Welcome everybody to the class tonight. It's called There's an Oil for Everyone, inspired by just sharing that there's oils literally for everyone in the family, the mom, the dad, and kids and babies. Thank you for watching or coming today. Before we get started, I'd like to share a little bit about us. We are a group of wellness-driven people, each with our own unique background and health journey. Somewhere along the way, we all fell in love with essential oils, more specifically Young Living essential oils. We've each experienced personal gains from using essential oils within our own daily wellness routines, which has kept us around as faithful Young Living product users. Here are some pictures of us doing some classes and vendor events and gatherings together. Not only are we on a wellness journey, individually, we've each made the commitment to growing a business using the Young Living income opportunity. Collectively, each month we host, like you see in the pictures, we host classes, we meet for business meetings, we focus on growing a network of like-minded individuals and support the wellness journeys of those whom we attract. So just in case anybody was looking for an opportunity like that, just like to know that you are welcome here. You can ask any questions. Before we get into the agenda, this is a disclaimer. The information that we share is not meant to treat, diagnose, cure, or prevent any diseases. We are not doctors. We have gathered research and personal testimonies to create this class in order to share experiences and open one's mind to alternative methods. Here is the layout of the class tonight. So we have Kimberly talking about essential oils for women. Rob Renato is talking about essential oils for men. And then Sarah will be talking about essential oils for kids and babies. Okay, let's talk oils. Turn it over to Kimberly.
Hi. Nothing like going first. Jeez, I'm so nervous. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Bang oil to start with. So this is one of my favorite. It's actually not a true essential oil. It's a serum, progesterone plus. And this is really amazing because as women age, our progesterone levels are going to decline. That's natural. That's part of life. So you have two options. You can use this or you can use a synthetic hormone replacement, which is obviously not good for your health. It could damage your internal organs and even your skin. You can't put it on the same spot more than once. So with this serum, it's really amazing. You just use 1 to 2 drops daily. You can put it on your neck. You can put it on your forearm, whichever. I put it on my neck. Sometimes I rub it on my hands and rub it on my face. There's a lot of vitamin E in here. There's also frankincense, peppermint, bergamot, rosewood, cloves, copahiba. So it's really good for your skin as well. It's made with the super micronized progesterone from a wild yam, and it's melted in vitamin E. Of course, we have all our great essential oils added, so you're going to get optimal absorption. That's going to help your progesterone levels increase. Whenever you have balanced hormones, you're going to feel better. Specifically, it's going to help with, hold on, I have a list because I was not able to memorize all this. It's going to help with hot flashes, PMS, weight loss, hormonal migraines, estrogen dominance, insomnia, irregular heavy menstrual cycles, menopause symptoms. It helps to regulate your thyroid hormone, which is really important because as we're going to learn in our autoimmune class, your thyroid is your gas pedal, like a car. So if that's not functioning, you're not going anywhere. So it's super important to keep that one in mind. It also helps regulate your blood sugar, so really important for people who have diabetes, especially as they age. It helps to boost your mood because when your hormones are balanced, you're a happy person. It's just the way it is. Lack of progesterone decreases your sex drive. That's not something you want. So, put that in there. Make your man happy too, It can help fight off acne, fatigue, PCOS, pituitary problems, fibrocystic breast infertility, and vaginal dryness. So that's some of the stuff that this little tiny 1 to 2 drops daily serum does. It's really amazing. I like to pair this with clary sage. Clary sage is also a super amazing oil. It helps to regulate your hormones as well, balance your mood. It helps you feel cool or it helps you feel calm and collected. So whenever your hormones are a little out of whack, you can get bouts of rage and anger, and that's not good. So pairing those two together, I feel works really nicely to keep everything in sync. It keeps the smile on your face. You smell really good too. And another one, speaking of rage, that's good for that is peace and calming. So good. Literally, like the name says, you're gonna hear about this later too from Sal, I'm sure. But it is peaceful and calming, and it is specifically designed to help with like anger related issues. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about my story. After I had my second son, we moved up to the boondocks. We were over an hour from anybody I knew. I had a 2-year-old and a newborn and a husband who's a workaholic. I was all alone in this house that was like under renovations and not unboxed. And I was just like such an angry person, and I didn't know why. Well, it turns out my hormones were unbalanced. And when you don't have hormones balanced, you get rage, which is crazy, right? I didn't even know what that word meant. I was like 32 years old, living a happy-go-lucky life. And then all of a sudden, somebody would do something and I'd be like, what? I would like hulk up. I'm like, this is not me. This is not normal. What do I do? And then I was like, Caitlin, I'm just like really angry all the time and I shouldn't be. And she's like, but you're always smiling. I was like, yeah, but you don't understand. It's like, boop. And so she goes, get these. And then all you have to do is go, you open it, right? You're feeling upset and you're like, and you're good, you're calm. Because in 20 seconds, this essential oil has already entered your limbic system. How amazing is that? And that helps to really control your moods. But then you have that, which is like pretty instant. This progesterone plus, again, like 20 seconds, it's in your bloodstream. Pretty amazing. 26 seconds, I think it takes. And then that's already starting to balance everything out again. So when you have something that makes you unhappy and all of a sudden you're like, crazy woman, take these 3 oils and within a matter of minutes, you're back to normal. And if you want, what I also found worked well is combining clary sage. I put a little bit of lime oil, a little bit of sage on blackberries, put that on top of brie and ate that with a glass of wine, and then you're really good to go. But I would say those are 3 amazing oils to help balance women's hormones and help make you feel happy all the time. Another favorite is stress away, because stress, when you're stressed, your hormones are out of whack and you don't want that. It smells amazing. It's actually my personal favorite oil. It also comes, sorry, I can't open this, it's a little long. And I think that helps with like me getting from pretending to get stressed. And then if I find myself a little bit over the edge, then I turn to peace and calming. And that's a great combination of oils right there. So I think those are my go-tos for women's health.
Oh, yes, those are definitely on my list. I always forget to use my clary sage. I feel like it's like a stays on the shelf and I like always forget. So definitely going to use that more. All right, now we're going to listen to Rob. What are some of your favorite essential oils, being a man? And yes, we're looking for you to like debunk the fact that oils are for everyone.
So I've been doing this for like 11 years, and I was introduced by a client. I was a massage therapist, and she would always bring oils in, and she insisted I use hers. And I got invited to a class, and it was on a football night, so I passed and sent my girlfriend. And she came home with the starter kit, and I thought it was just like potpourri. I didn't know that it was more than a smell, and it had, physical benefits and all that stuff. And so I've learned all of this wonderful stuff over these last 10 years, and oils are for everyone, literally everyone. It's not just a girl thing. I've gotten like way past that because like the dude that started this company was like the man of all men. He was like a farmer and as tough as nails and like a really cool guy, and he used oils all the time. So when I was thinking about oils for this, I was thinking about what are my go-to Young Living products. But I do have to agree with you, Kim, that Progestin Plus is on the high part of my list because I am married, and that is a great product, and everyone in the house benefits from that. And so fellas, put it on your auto ship. So for the fellas, this is personally is called Deep Relief. I don't got to tell you what it does. I don't need to tell you when to put it on or where to put it on. You will know all of that. It's called Deep Relief. This is the best value in the company, in my opinion. It's like $20. This is like when you smash things, when you hammer things the wrong, like it doesn't. I use this all the time. As far as like, right, for females, hormone balance is super key. Men, you have to have that too. You need, proper testosterone levels and all that. And there's oils that will help for that. And, it's like the pine oils, the tree oils, balsam fir and pine. But the most important thing is the Ninja Red. It's the red juice, right? It's so the wolfberry, right? There's a book out there called The Ultimate Superfood, Discovery of the Ultimate Superfood, and it's about this, the Ningxia wolfberry. But where this is from, it is known to turn an old dog into a wolf. Okay, I don't gotta explain all the details, but you get what I'm saying. Everybody, we were just laughing, the wife and I, as what does it mean to be an adult? Like, well, like you wake up and everything is sore, and it's just adulting is adulting, and so like this is my go-to, has been on my auto ship for almost 11 years. Every single month, you can ask my wife. I get cranky when we run out of it. Like, I love this stuff. This is my go-to juice. I don't always make the right food choices. I don't always eat perfectly, but I know every time I reach for this, every time my kids ask for it, every time, this is power nutrition. It is, I won't even read all of them, but it's like wolfberries, aronias, sweet cherries, plum, blueberry, pomegranates, essential oils, orange, lemon. I mean, there's just like nothing but good high antioxidant stuff in here. Good for metabolism, good for balancing blood sugar, for supporting all functions in the body, like you name it, eyesight, energy level, all of it. I just like, this is like the thing. And then my absolute favorite oil is called Valor. And so I think as a man, this modern day and age takes a little bit of courage, especially to like lead a family and, be a proper upstanding citizen and whatnot. So anyway, this is my go-to. I use this as my cologne. This is like calming, soothing, empowering. The term valor. Like, what do I think when I think valor? I think, courage in the face of fire. And that's what I believe we all need. And so, in this day and age, with the world losing its mind, I think we all could use a little bit of courage. And so this is my go-to, like all the time. Rub it on, roll it on, sniff it, you name it. Like literally, so they come in like the regular bottles, like you can get them in the regular like drip bottles like this, but they also come in these roll-ons, which I really like. These fit really good in a pocket because I don't carry a purse, right? But in my pocket, and I can just bust them out whenever. Again, like we're homesteading out here, and like I bump things and break things and smash things all the time. This is like, I love this stuff. And then anytime, same thing. If I don't know what to do with it, if I don't know what to put on it, I use this stuff. So like for emotional stuff, but for you name it. If I don't know what to do with it, if I'm like, what the heck, I know there's an oil for everyone and for just about everything. And there's reference guides to tell you what to do with what. And if you don't know everything, you don't have to know everything. There's books, and you just like look it up. Oh, and P.S. Right? Like, if you find that, like, so like me, I was working hard, but I had, too much month at the end of the money. And I needed to be able to find a way to afford these products that my girlfriend was going to buy with or without my support. And so like sharing it with other people seemed like kind of like a natural thing to do. And because we were loving the product, it was natural. It was organic in a lot of ways. And it turned into like substantial income. And so like, don't bypass that. Maybe if you're looking, I don't know where you are in your life, but I was looking, and not only did we discover awesome products, but we found an awesome community of like-minded people and a phenomenal internet-based, home-based business that I have been able to continue to do despite all of the world of regulations we're living in, right? And so I don't know where your needs are, but like, check it out. Okay, I'm done.
Thank you so much, Rob. Next, we're going to listen to Sarah. She's going to talk about oils for kids and babies.
Hi. I have to say, yes, Valor is like a staple in this house. It's just like, you have Ningxia Red every month. I have Valor every single month because I can't live without it. I'm like a mean person if I leave my house without some Valor. So kids and babies, we all have to worry about our kids and the safety of our kids and what we're putting on our kids and in our kids. And we're worried about, using products that have, maybe synthetic preservatives or something in there that's really not good for them. So the great thing about Young Living is they really thought about our kids and came up with a whole kids line called Young Living Seedlings. Now, the Young Living Seedlings line is a blend of oils, a bunch of different oils, and they're all diluted, pre-diluted, so that they're safe on our kids' skins, because we know kids have more sensitive skin than us. So they came up with tummy guys for belly aches. And if you have a baby, you can even rub that on the bottom of their feet or the back of their back if they have a tummy ache, or they're maybe constipated or any of those things. They came up with the kids owie for when they fall and scrape their knee. My personal favorite is the kids sleepy eyes. I cannot dump enough of that on my 1-year-old who does not believe in sleep. But sleepy eyes has totally helped her sleep for a solid 3 hours. And if you guys know anything, I will take the 3 hours. Another one they have is sniffles, which is really good for sniffles. They have a Young Living Seedlings Calm Oil, which is also really good for sleeping babies. And one of the oils that Kim talked about, Peace and Calming, I call that one my tantrum tamer. So you can diffuse it in your diffuser, and it's safe to diffuse around the kids. They say to do it in like intervals if you want, so that it's not overwhelming, because sometimes they can be a little overwhelming. But for babies especially, you might want to just rub the oils on the bottom of their feet, because the bottom of our feet have a little bit of a tougher skin, so it's not so sensitive. And if you're diluting for babies, they say a 1 to 10 ratio is a really good rule to follow, and you can dilute any of these oils with a super fatty carrier oil, or Young Living makes their very own V6 oil, which is amazing oil to use. It's kind of all I have to say about oils for kids, that you want to dilute them, rub them on their feet if you're just beginning, and definitely check out the kids line because it's pre-diluted and gentle enough on our kids' skins, and you don't need to worry about anything harsh going on our kids or in their systems.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sarah. I thought that was perfect. You hit all definitely the key points.